Hey everybody, welcome back to
What's
the
up,
channel
guys?
once again. I am Robert Storm, and as always, if you're finding me for the very first time, please be sure to click that like and subscribe button. Jason, you threw me off, man, when you're like, "What's up, guys?" I was getting ready to do my whole thing, and you're just like midway, "What's up, guys?" I'm like, "Hey everybody, welcome back to." You're like, "What's up, guys?" I'm like, "So, all right, no, you're good, you're good. I'm just fucking with you." Um, So we're gonna talk about Loki episode 5. Danny is going to jump in. I sent the invite out to Anzo. I don't know if Anzo is gonna be in because he's got to do his own stream after the fact. But Danny's gonna jump in as soon as he gets home. He's on his way home. So episode 5. I know I've been hearing from a few friends that they didn't like the episode. I personally like the episode. Um, I watched the whole episode. Then I watched it the ending again just a few minutes ago as I was setting up, and I do like the episode. I do like the chemistry between what's her name, Sylvie and Loki.
Sylvie.
Yeah, I like the
Sylvie.
chemistry between those two, and yeah. So we're just gonna kind of talk about it. What was your overall initial impressions, man?
I liked it. I mean, I had to watch it. Like I said, I had to watch it again, and then I watched a couple streamers who was going frame by frame. There was a lot of stuff that I didn't see. Like in that desert, there was all kind of Easter eggs. Yeah, Easter eggs all in there. I mean, after they were explaining, I really enjoyed it. Then because there's just a lot of stuff. I know you're a big comic fan, and I mean, they were showing stuff that it's like there's not an MCU, but it was comic related, like the helicopter with the Thanos helicopter and all that different things. I thought it was pretty good. I hope it's going to be a fire ending though. That last episode.
Yeah, man, I'm hoping, man. The one thing I like the most about this series, and I mentioned this, I did a little stream earlier today, and I was in the middle of painting the house, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to sit and really concentrate on the stream. But the one thing I really enjoyed about this series in general is I love the music. The score of this series, that sound of the doomsday, of the just boom, 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 boom. I'm like, it sounds so fucking good. They use it in so many different ways. I really wish I gotta look and find out who the composer is, but like that whole just boom, 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 boom. It's so good. So
CGI has been on
the
par
CGI
too.
has been really good. I can say that with all 3 of the MCU Disney Plus shows, that the CGI has been looking really good. They look like movie quality. Just right before we get further into the conversation, we have 22 people watching, only 9 likes. So that means I need more people to hit the like button. We're at 10 likes. We need to get up to 15 likes, guys. So please,
Share, guys,
watching,
share.
Yeah, be sure to hit the like button and share. So back to the show and the episode in general. I know a lot of people didn't like the episode. I personally liked the episode, and I kind of had this argument with Anzo earlier about the setup, and I don't know if you've seen the stream earlier, but we were basically just arguing back and forth, like this leads to something. He's like, well, it's all set up. Just because it's set up doesn't mean it leads into something. And the way I look at it is, if you're setting it up, by definition, that means it's leading to something, right? Like is it like if you set your clothes out to wear in the morning, that's leading to you getting dressed in the morning, right?
Exactly.
And I told him, I'm like, I'm not saying you're wrong, but, and I really wish he was in here. I sent him the link. I wanted to get his intake on this, but by definition, a setup is leading into something, know. And because he said none of the Disney Plus shows lead into anything, and he's here, and I. And
what's up? Hold on, I gotta put my camera on and stuff. But we could talk for this because I hear you talking your shit, Rob.
I'm not talking no shit.
Rob, setup and leading are 2 different things. If WandaVision had Doctor Strange at the end of it, then you could say that was a lead-in to Multiverse of Madness. All they did was set up the characters. What does WandaVision set up? What does it lead into?
We won't know until we see Doctor Strange.
But that's the point. They can't be a lead-in if you don't know what it leads into. They would have to have something in the end of this to show that it leads into Spider-Man or it leads into Doctor Strange. The only thing they did was set up WandaVision as the Scarlet Witch. That's it. It's totally different than a lead-in.
Yeah, but Scarlet Witch is going to be in Doctor Strange too. So
she may be in it, but that's a setup to her character. What they did was, instead of taking Doctor Strange the movie, right, and having all that set up for WandaVision to show how she becomes Scarlet Witch, all they did was put it in a series. Now, when they do the movie, they can go straight into the movie. That is not a lead-in. That's a setup. But a lead-in. If Doctor Strange showed up at the end of that movie, then you could say, yes, it leads into Doctor Strange. If Spider-Man showed up in the end of that movie and in the series, then you could say, yeah, it leaded into Spider-Man No Way Home. But because there was no connection to any of the movies, it's not a lead-in. You have to have a connection in WandaVision to the movies. It has to go both ways. You can't just have a setup and be like, oh, because, for example, Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Maz Kanata, she says, hey, how'd you get the lightsaber? Oh, that's a story for another time. That would have been a lead-in if they had continued it. But since they didn't, it was a setup that went nowhere.
So how about this then? Would you consider this a lead-in when what was it? The end credit scene of Winter Soldier, son. They found Bucky hanging from the thing or something like. What movie was that? It was one of the end credit scenes where they had Bucky, his arm attached to something, which led into Civil War. So you consider that a lead-in, not a setup then?
Yes, I consider that a lead-in.
So you consider all the stuff they introduced in Iron Man 2 as setup and not lead-in?
Yes. Basically, yes. When you set up a character, right? That's what they did in WandaVision. That's what they did in Falcon. They set up these characters, but they didn't lead them into any of the series yet. So that's why I'm saying, to me, a setup and that are totally different.
I mean, I see your point when you explain it like that. So sort of like at the end of Captain America: First Avengers, when Nick Fury comes up to him and is like, I got a mission for you. That leads into Avengers.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes. I get what you're saying now. I get.
Let me try and fix my camera. Yeah, go ahead. Continue. But okay, so can I say, because I've been dying, everybody's been talking about this. I thought this episode was dog crap.
I disagree.
Right? No, I get it. Hey, man, and it's funny because you say you don't like the crocodile or the alligator. I thought that's the best part of the
I like the alligator.
That was the best part of this episode. Okay, so you're telling me that all Loki had to do was grab her hand and he's able to help enchant the fucking whatever that thing was. I call it a dog because it looked like a dog to me.
Oh, the cloud thingy?
Cloud. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, just grab my hand because you can do it and I can do it. So if that's the case, then hey, man, you could just, take me to my dad could be a doctor and I could go to the hospital and he says, hey, you could do a surgery because you're a part of me.
But maybe it was more of he already knew how, because in the episode she said you can do it. You're Loki. Like we all can do it. You're Loki. Maybe he needed. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It was like
the bond between both.
And then that fight scene with the Lokis. I was expecting the pow and the bang and the bow. It looked like something from Adam West's Batman movie, Batman TV series. Yeah. I was waiting for the pow, bang, all that shit. I was waiting. I was like, hey, where is it? It was so corny, man.
Yeah,
I was extremely disappointed with this episode, man. Extremely disappointed with it.
So Hanzo, who do you think is in the castle, and who do you think that? Who do you want it to be in the castle, and who do you think will probably be in the castle?
I'm going to tell you who I think it's going to be. It's going to be another variant Loki.
Yeah, I kind of agree with him on that one.
Because I don't see them bringing in Kang, especially when Kang is supposed to be in
2023.
Right?
2023.
Yeah, it's supposed to be an Ant-Man the movie, right? So I don't see them bringing him in here to get beat by Loki and then to bring him into Ant-Man the movie. So Kang for me is out of it. I think it's a variant Loki.
Well, they are going to do a season 2 of Loki, so
yeah, I heard that too.
So it's.
I heard that too. But again, because Kang's gonna be in Ant-Man, I don't see him in this.
Yeah, that makes a very good point because they're not gonna introduce him just to get beat unless it's an end credit scene
cameo, yes,
and it's like sort of like Thanos at the end of the first Avengers, and then that leads into
if they did something like
Ant-Man
that
thing. But the Loki thing makes a lot of sense because there's a lot of Loki variants going on through this entire series, right? So wouldn't it be ironic that the person in charge is in fact
a Loki?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I think they're going with. Man, I hope they knock it out the park. I really do for the last episode because they did fucking 4 minutes of these two, Loki and Sylvie, sitting down talking about, well, what are you gonna do after this? That was, oh my god, that drove me up a fucking wall, bro.
it got emotional, man. Where he's like, I betrayed my father, my brother, everyone ever lost.
Okay, right. Yeah, but the scene could have been cut down 2 minutes, bro. Like it's for me, I think the scene just went on way too long. You know, it's cold. He wraps himself up. Then they talk for a bit. Then he extends it and wraps her up. And I was like, oh.
Man, you're just a very kind of like
fucking lens, man.
Kind of like a heartless person, man. You got like no emotion. Man,
I do. I just didn't feel anything on that part. And I'm gonna tell you this. And I'm going to say it now so that I have it on record. I've said it before, but Loki and Sylvie are going to kiss, and that kiss is going to change a lot of things in the universe. Because remember when they started to feel for each other?
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. That timeline went up, and they're like, oh, we've never seen it go that high before. When they kiss, it's going to pass that red barrier, and whatever's going to change is going to change. Mark my words.
Did they ever say what happens if it goes past that red marker?
I believe they did. I don't remember.
See, so I was looking at it at a different way, and what you said makes a lot of sense. I was looking at it as what happens if they have that kiss moment and she betrays him, right? Because she was saying so hard, like, "Can I trust you? Are you going to betray me?" Right? He never questioned her. Like, how do we know she's not the one that's going to betray him? You know. I mean, she's a survivor, dude. She's been surviving on her own. She doesn't, and the way Disney is now with the whole whammon and stuff like that, dude, it would make sense that she has the power. She doesn't need anybody. She's gonna betray him.
But that's how you know she's not gonna betray him, because they're not gonna make a woman look bad like that. You know what I mean? Oh, to be the betrayer and that, like, no, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. Plus, they have genuine feelings for each other. You know. But
I dig her, man. At first, I didn't really like her all that much, but I'm starting to dig her quite a bit. Maybe it's just the music. I don't know. That music really gets me.
Well, I'll say this.
2 more likes, people. 2 more likes.
That's the first thing I said at the beginning of the episode. If you watch my stream, and I say it's an underrated thing that we never talk about, but this fucking music in this show is fire.
This shit is great, man. Like, really good.
CGI is good too.
CGI is good, man, but that damn music, like when that's like, I want to like look up that shit on Spotify, just listen to that music, man.
That beginning scene, man, with that beat and everything. I was like, oh, that shit is hot, man.
Yeah,
I like that. Most of all the Marvel films and shows are like that, though. They get the best composers. I mean, the music is fire.
But WandaVision didn't. The music wasn't great. Like I can't even remember. Okay. I can't remember anything from WandaVision. Falcon Winter Soldier, I remember that score, and then this score. WandaVision one, I don't remember all that much of it. All I remember is Agatha.
Well, they were doing different time periods. It was
Agatha all along. Yeah, that's
all I remember.
I mean, you were doing 50, 60, 70, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what most people remember about it. But
so Anzo, so how do you think it's going to tie into Spider-Man? I mean, with the Loki. You think somebody else is in that castle with him? You think somebody else is in that castle with him? Possibly Wanda, maybe, or something?
No,
Wanda's not going to be in that castle.
no, it's not. It's not, man. First off, Kevin Feige already said at the beginning that these things don't really tie into the movies. So that's on. He has on record saying that. Second off, I just don't see them doing anything like that. It's going to be a Loki variant. Maybe it's going to be a Sylvia variant. You know what I mean? Could be a female Sylvia, bad Sylvia, and I don't know. But
dude, wouldn't it be fire as hell? I don't know, because this goes against what you just said about they're not gonna make her look bad, but it would be like dope if it was a Sylvie and the one we got the whole time was just a projection that she projected out.
it could be. You see, and this is the thing that another thing that I had with a problem with this episode. It's like, even though she's like, "Oh, you almost trusted me," I would have the minute that black chick opened up her mouth, I'm like, "You're lying." You know what I mean? I'm like, she's lying. But you wanted to try and trust her and stuff like that, and I was just like, episode had too much problems for me.
I don't know. I got to go back. I watched it 1.5 times. I got to go back and watch it one more time. I like it a lot more than I like the last 2 episodes that came out. I didn't like last week's episode.
See, I liked last week's episode.
I don't know, man. We need Mandalorian to come back. Hurry.
I liked the timekeepers, the robots. I liked the way they looked. I liked the way they spoke.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then when you found out that they were robots and shit, I was like, oh, that's fire, man. You know, and I think we got better chemistry between Owen Wilson and Loki and all that stuff in that episode than we do in this episode.
Yeah, I like Owen Wilson a lot, man. Especially in this one. And then she's like, he really likes you, you know, and all this. I really like that. I think he's the one character everybody kind of really likes is Owen Wilson's character.
Give me 1 second.
Because
just give me a second.
Yeah, because he's the everyday. While we're doing that, guys, I just want to say real quick, we got 33 people watching, 21 likes. Let's try to get that thing up to 25 likes, guys. So please hit that thumbs up button if you're coming in for the first time. Share if you share, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And if you guys have any comments or anything you want to throw in, you can do so by throwing in that super chat. Danny said he's on his way, so I just got the message from Danny. So
cool.
Oh, yeah. It's Agatha all along.
I hope she's not in it.
Dude, that should
I can see Kevin Feige doing that though.
That should be fire, dude. Fucking Agatha just pops up and they replay that song.
Oh my god.
No, Ando brings up a very interesting point of it could be just a variant Loki, and I think that would make a lot of sense, actually, and even make a lot of sense with that being the reason why they're because this is the first Disney Plus series that's getting greenlit for a second season. So, so it makes a lot of sense.
Another thing I liked in this was the little Thor in the bottle.
Oh, the frog.
No, it was Thor.
Oh, okay. I know they talk about the way he turns into a frog too.
No. When they're going down into the bunker, right? They show Thor's hammer, and then they show a little glass, and it's Thor, a tiny, tiny little Thor, jumping up trying to grab the hammer. Did you notice that part?
I didn't notice. That.
Yeah. Go back and watch that part. That shit was funny. But I like the croc. I like the croc, man. The man said, "Oh yeah,
crocodile." He
alligator crocodile.
Alligator. Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, at least my Nexus event didn't have anything to do with me eating the wrong cat." And that croc just jumped up and bit him. I was like, "Oh shit, that's funny."
That's a bad little croc. Alligator.
I like the croc.
Yeah,
I like the croc.
Hey, Jason, don't get scared, but you have a hole in your head.
Hole in my head, right there. Oh, that's the
yeah.
Green.
You do know when you use green screen, you're not supposed to wear green.
Yeah, I just got the one. It's a 4-leaf clover.
It's all good. That's why it's the best episode on. So this isn't the best episode. This was not the best episode.
I think this is probably my favorite episode.
Really?
Yeah. The only one I would say would probably go with it is probably the first episode. Second episode, I think, is my least favorite. Third episode, I liked. Oh damn! Look, man, I'm tired as fuck, man. And
I liked episodes 1, 2, and 4. I didn't like 3, and I don't like 5.
oh shit, this is episode 5, so maybe it was episode 3, 2, and 3. I didn't like. Yeah, I think it was 2 and 3. I didn't like. Two was okay. Wasn't 3 the one where they were just hiding in the shack while it was being shot with
planet? The planet was blowing up, I think.
Yeah.
3 was
when the planet was blowing up, right?
No, so I liked 1, 2, and 4. I didn't like 3 and 5. Yeah, I didn't like 3 and 5.
We got a super chat coming in from Matt1306. Loki got greenlit for second season because WandaVision ties into Doctor Strange 2, and Falcon Winter Soldier gets a Captain America 4 movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's up, Danny? What did you think about the episode?
You see, now WandaVision tying into Doctor Strange makes sense. WandaVision leading into Doctor Strange is different.
I mean, you make sense, but I consider tie-in and lead-in same meaning. But
I know what you mean, but it's different.
I know it's different. Lead means different than tie. I get what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
LDG, you think everything is trash because your expectations are too high.
yeah. Me and LDG were talking about it this morning. So
yeah, but he doesn't like anything though.
Yeah, he does. He likes some things, but except Endgame. But okay.
So, what did you think of the episode, Danny?
To me, this was the most entertaining out of 5.
That's what I'm saying.
To me, it kept my attention. It was a little goofy to fight. How he was stepping and doing all that crazy stuff. That was goofy. Yeah. The kind of awkwardness between him and female Loki. They want to screw or whatever. But far as keeping my attention, and it made me, I want to see what's going on. I want to see they gut through that damn purple cloud shit. We'll see who the hell's back there. I just hope it's gonna be something like, if they do something like Iron Man 3 when we think it's really the Mandarin and somebody cheesy, I'm really gonna be pissed off.
Did you hear? I know you just got in. Did you hear what Aldo's theory was of that? He thinks it's a Loki variant that's back there, that's in there.
Yeah, that could be.
It makes a lot of sense when you think about it.
It could be.
I can tell anybody this. It's not Kang. Trust me, it's not Kang, guys. It's not.
And then why the reason that they're okay, to me, the black judge, the female judge, she's like her storyline is irrelevant. Nobody cares about that. And then Mobius is going back there. I mean, why didn't he stay? I don't understand why he went back. So I would have said to try to see.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, and that was my point too. So
he should have stayed there and helped them to see who the hell it is. Then with that information, then go back. But now he's kind of going back blind. Don't know who it is. Don't know what they're gonna do. Don't know who's on his side. Because right now it seems like that female judge is running the show back there. So I would have went back.
But Morbius knows it's only that black girl, right? He knows it's only her because she was the one that helped them before. Well, actually, no, he doesn't even know it's her. He doesn't even know it's her because he died before she helped them. So he doesn't even know it's her. So he doesn't know that. My thing is, you're telling me that those other Lokis, right, had a chance to get off of that spot and they said, no, this is my home. Are you fucking kidding me? Like,
how
really?
They would have so much fucking power. If they would have put all their power together, they probably could have got off of there. Because he almost recreated Asgard by himself.
Exactly. And then what happened to the kid Loki and the alligator? They just disappeared at the end of that. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I think they went back to that hole or whatever. But that alligator Loki, that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Nah, man, that's the best part. That's the best part of the episode.
That's what I said. That's stupid, man.
What the fuck, Kevin Feige, are you smoking now? A fucking alligator Loki? Drinking wine now. He had to pour wine into his mouth. He burping like a human, all kind of stuff.
Yeah, but you know something though?
Best part.
They're gonna make a shitload of those alligator Loki toys now, though.
Okay, I know who won't buy one for his grandson. I can guarantee you that.
I love the alligator Loki. That was the best part of the episode. That was kept me in. You know what I mean? Then you got the black Loki, and everybody's like, "No, it's not Loki because he has a hammer. It's Loki."
Yeah.
And then he bites off the other Loki's hand. He's
Screaming.
Really?
Screaming. And like I said to Rob earlier, I said that fight scene with all the Lokis, I was just waiting for the bam, bam, bang to show up because it looked like fucking Adam West Batman fighting. Yeah. It looked exactly trash
the
like
fight
that.
was cheesy, but whenever they were doing anything at the end, I mean, that really, because I was like, who the fuck? And then what really pissed me off, I'm expecting the end scene credit. So I'm sitting at work.
Oh yeah.
You see?
I'm sliding my thing on my thing. I said, shit, ain't no fucking end scene credit. That's 45 minutes.
They trolled us.
Credit. What the hell?
You see, this is the thing that I have another issue with. Last week, they should not have had a end credit scene, and they should have made you think that Loki was dead for a week.
Right?
And then in this episode, they should have had a little glimpse of what's in the castle or something like that.
And not only that, but the end credit scene of last week, you didn't even have to see it because they basically show that whole scene again at the beginning of this episode. So like if you missed last week's episode, it doesn't matter, or that end credit scene doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I think they did to get our attention because didn't last week they lost a big chunk of their viewers. Didn't we say that? They lost 100 viewers last week. So that may have been a ploy for them to try to get interest. That's one thing that makes sense to me.
Probably.
I don't know, man.
They should have had an end scene credit for this one. Because I was like waiting there because I think it was like 42 minutes. There was 6 minutes left. I was like, oh yeah, we get a good end scene credit. Shit, it was 6 minutes of fucking end credits.
Yeah, they should have just left last week's episode alone the way it was and make you think that he was dead and keep you intrigued to watch the next episode instead of going, oh no, he's still alive. Redo the same scene at the beginning of this episode and then leave you off on a cliffhanger of we don't know what's in the it just, and it was weird. Why are you gonna have the end credit scene in the or the fourth episode? You know? It's weird. They don't even. I don't know.
I was a little surprised she whatever they call herself, prune herself. I didn't see that one coming. I thought she was gonna prune the black girl, but I could see, and I hate to admit this, the doggone agenda thing that people talk about because they was like when Loki was saying that have any of you ever seen a female variant of us? She's a different one. She's the smartest one. I was like, oh, there it go. There people gonna be saying that's the doggone hidden agenda thing. So did it piss me off? No, not really. But I know that's what's gonna be said. I can almost guarantee you that Sunday.
It didn't piss me off at all, but you can see clear as day in this episode where they're like, "Oh no, she's the smartest one." She like even Loki was like, "Oh no, it was her." Like they even made her plan, right? She even made fun of Loki and his. Oh, so that's your plan? That's like they made him look like he was stupid. And this is the guy we've been following for years,
right? And her plan wasn't even that much better, right?
Yeah.
She was like, "Well, I'm going to chance
him." But to counterbalance it now, she couldn't do it without him. So I mean, I guess they tried to gain a little bit ground back because she couldn't do it by herself.
But the problem is, I'm sorry, Anzo.
No, go ahead, you first.
The problem is the show is called Loki, right?
Yes.
They marketed this show on Tom Hiddleston's Loki, right? That's the fan favorite. Yeah, and then they bring in this new character who
it's all about her.
It's all about her.
Sounds
this whole series is about
sounds
her.
like He-Man.
Yes.
And not only that, but they go out of their way. They go out of their way to make her the dominant one. Where like, oh no, you're Loki and you doing all this. Oh no, that's a stupid plan. And you know, and like then he's like covering her up with a blanket and everything.
They even changed her name. She's Loki. She's Sylvie.
Yeah, Sylvie.
Yeah, she don't want to be known as Loki.
Mhm.
Yeah, she even said it. I don't want to be known as Loki, you know.
I
But
can see that, but
Sounds like human, don't it, Anzo?
Jason can stop now.
just speaking facts, I'm okay with it. But yeah, for me personally, I'm just like
you just stroking that fire.
He's stroking something. I don't know about a
no,
fire.
we don't need to even talk about that because last stream Rob already admitted that I was right on a few things. Rob said it, so I'm good with that.
You're right on a few things. I'm still excited for that shit, though.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, man. At the end of the day, this was supposed to be a Loki, and I find it's more about Sylvia than it is about Loki. And like I said earlier today, it's like, oh, Loki, just grab my hand, we'll enchant it together. He's like, I don't know how. Well, you're a part of me, so you can do it. And I'm like, really? That's all it takes?
I thought you said we were all the same.
Either or, it doesn't matter. It still don't explain how all of a sudden he can do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No training, nothing, and just hold her hand. And she didn't even like say concentrate or anything. She just said, hold my hand. You're like me. You can do it.
We got 46 people watching, 26 likes. Let's get that thing up to 30 likes.
Super chats, guys.
So I got a question for you. How do you guys feel about this thing being on a Wednesday? It keeps throwing me off. I keep expecting it to be on Friday.
I don't want to be on Friday because then it would compete with the Bad Batch, which I think was a better move.
Yeah.
And it gives you two things to look forward in the week if you're a fan of Bad Batch.
Yeah.
You're trying to watch both of them at the same time. So I like it. I thought it was smart marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
God.
It's just
I wasn't on there for the last two Bad Batch episodes, but all you guys liked it, and I thought those episodes. I am done with the Bad Batch. I can't do it anymore. It's just not. It's not entertaining to me at all. Yeah,
man, the last one was good, bro.
Nah, man, I mean, it wasn't trash, but it wasn't anything to have me saying, "Oh yeah, I can't wait to see the next one."
Can't wait to see the next. Yeah, I'm just gonna binge it when the whole series gets done, or the whole season gets done.
These
man,
two,
because I
one thing. Go ahead. I'm sorry. One thing you like. 45-minute better than the 25-minute Loki. Today I thought. Okay.
Sorry, Danny. No, go ahead. I just wanted to do something quick. You woman haters, you didn't say anything about Cap using Thor's hammer with no training. No one said anything about fucking Sylvia. We said Loki. So I don't know where you're getting women haters from. We said Loki. We didn't say Sylvia. Loki learned how to do it with no training. We weren't talking about Sylvia. So check yourself, bro.
Yeah, we weren't talking about the female Loki. We were talking about Tom Hiddleston's Loki being able to use it with no training.
Right. We weren't talking about Sylvia. So
I could have sworn that he knew how to enchant people. Didn't he enchant?
No, he used the power
scepter.
Mm-hmm. He used that Infinity Stone scepter.
Yes.
And Avengers to do that.
Because remember, he tried to do it on Tony Stark towards the end, and he was clicking his reactor.
Yeah.
So he was using the scepter to do that.
Man, these people in the comments, man, I swear.
He didn't have the scepter. He didn't have the scepter in the end when he enchanted that professor.
Yeah,
he did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did. He enchanted the professor at the beginning, though.
No, Nick Fury.
What?
No. I thought at the end of the first store, he didn't have it because Nick Fury had the Tesseract and he had the professor. He said, "You want to take a look at this?" And then the professor look at it, and you can see Loki refresh. He didn't have it.
Yeah, he was pretending to be the professor.
Yeah.
He wasn't. He didn't.
He didn't chance him. He was pretending to be the.
Just like he pretended to be Odin.
Yeah.
He can do those fake things. You know. But yeah, because at first I was like, man, he can enchant people. Oh wait, no, he can't. You know, because he always had that damn thingy. So.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Throw the 10-minute warning in because I know Danny and Anzo got to go do their other show. I really wish Andre here would come back and say something smart, man. You know, coming in here with his y'all woman haters crap.
Like, I don't know why people get this woman hater stuff and all this crap from, and we weren't even talking about Sylvia. I was talking about Loki. You know what I mean? Loki
and that's a guy from your channel, also?
Not that I know. I know he put the LOL. So which one?
That's the guy that be in your channel, the white guy, that, like he be sending by a closet or something that be on your channel sometimes. And his name Andre or something like
that. Andrea Cruz. Yeah, someone.
That's what I thought. Okay, that's what I thought it was.
No, he's sitting there and he put the LOL. So I know he just joking around, but like for real, we weren't talking about it. He said, "I don't sub to any of you." Who cares?
yeah, he doesn't sub, but he's watching here and leaving comments.
Yeah, like okay, happy for you.
I don't sub to any of you guys, but I'm sitting here watching you guys and getting my facts wrong as I'm watching you guys.
People just want to come in here and talk trash. You know what I mean? Like,
anybody can talk trash when they're in their mom's basement, man, from a computer.
You know what I mean?
Really? Man, baby power is strong, man. Maybe power is strong.
Never had pussy since pussy had him. You know what I mean? So he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. The quartering isn't on the head woman hater. What? Okay. So why don't you go watch the quartering then, since if that's what you want? Anyways, I don't know why I'm entertaining this clown. You like the quartering, go right ahead and watch the quarter. And we ain't telling you who to watch and who not to watch. You don't have to sub to us. We ain't begging you.
This man said we women haters. He got 2 ex-wives. This motherfucker's stupid as fuck, man.
Go figure, right?
Yeah, but the woman hater. This motherfucker got 2 ex-wives. Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
No wonder why you watch Quarter and go back and watch that guy.
He probably met his 2 ex-wives on online
Tinder.
Shit, man. Yeah, then they're typing
Tinder. That's the only way he's getting women was on Tinder. We know that.
Fuck my glasses.
Yeah.
So what's coming on after Loki finishes? Is it
what if?
So I hear it's what if.
What if?
Then Hawkeye.
Which they're saying is in August. So I'm gonna do the roundtables for the what if because I've been waiting for the what ifs. Those were my most anticipated series out of them all to come out. So I want to do those.
Hawkeye's coming out in October, I believe, and then Miss Marvel in November or December.
Does anybody really care about Hawkeye?
I do.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Man, he didn't drop off the damn ledge and stand black.
but Hawkeye isn't the reason why I'm looking forward to Hawkeye. I'm looking forward to Haley Steinfeld playing Kate Bishop. I'm a big fan of Kate Bishop, and I'm a big fan of Haley Steinfeld. So the fact that you get an actress that I love playing a character that I love, it's like, yes, I've been waiting for this one. This is my second most anticipated after Falcon Winter Soldier. So Miss Marvel, I really don't really. I'm gonna watch it just like Loki, but I kind of feel like I do about Loki, where I'm like, it's whatever.
I'm waiting for She-Hulk. I think She-Hulk's gonna be good.
I'm not even excited for that.
I want to see the Red Hulk and She-Hulk. If they do that,
they're talking about the Thunderbolts and stuff coming out of that.
When
that might be something they do.
I'm going to tell you guys this right now.
That should be the fight of the century.
I'm going to tell you guys something right now about She-Hulk. You guys really need to lower your expectations on what you think you're going to see.
Yeah, I agree.
Because if you ever read a She-Hulk comic, most of the time it's all courtroom dramas with her just being a lawyer. Don't be thinking you're gonna get like Red Hulk and Abomination and there's gonna be fighting in every episode. I guarantee it's gonna be a lot of stuff in the court, and
I
then
think so too.
toward the end of the season, you might get a couple of those fights. But
you can say the same thing about Daredevil. A lot of his stuff is Matt Murdock's in the courtroom, but they still have that excitement and the adventure part of it.
Exactly.
As long as they got a healthy mixture, I don't care.
Rumors Daredevil's going to be in the Hawkeye.
75.
That's what I'm hearing.
It can't be 5% courtroom with 25% action. You got to be like maybe 65, 35, something like that. 60,
well,
40.
you also got to realize this though. They're not going to want to pay a whole lot of money for CGI on She-Hulk, right? I mean, this ain't a full on $200 million movie. This is a Disney Plus series, so they're not going to do a whole lot of CGI on She-Hulk to give her a lot of these action scenes. They're going to have to pick and choose what they do. We don't even know if she's going to be She-Hulk from the beginning. They might do like Daredevil and wait toward the end of the season before she even becomes She-Hulk.
Very true.
Matt 1306 says, what comes out in August? Star Wars Visions animated series in September and Book of Boba Fett in December.
Did you see the trailer for Visions?
Yeah, it looks good. I got a couple questions though. So some of the episodes look good. Some of them I don't like the art styles. But are they canon?
I don't think so.
They're not canon. They said
so. Lucasfilm lied because they said everything that they produced from 2016 up was going to be canon. So basically, they're taking back their word. So
it's going to go in that little slot where the Ewok movies and stuff is going to go. Pretty much.
Then it's pointless because all it is Animatrix, but with Star Wars.
Basically.
I tell you what, I am excited for. Anzo sent the thing. You seen the trailer for the Transformers Beast Wars movie?
Rob ain't seen that yet.
The animated one? The animated?
Rob ain't seen that yet.
No, I don't like Transformers.
Fire.
I don't like Transformers.
Fire,
and
it blows my mind.
I don't like Transformers, and two, I really do not like Beast Wars.
Oh my god, that blows my fucking mind.
Oh my god. What you going crazy when we showed you the Transformer Optimus Prime?
Because that looks legit, man. I mean, I like some of the characters. That doesn't mean I like all the stuff. Or like all the shows and stuff. I like Optimus Prime, I like Megatron. I'm like, that's really it. I'm like, when you say casual, I'm like the most casual fan of Transformers.
One thing about Transformers, the original one is still hold up to today. You can watch them right now and be like, damn, that shit.
Facts. Especially the Transformer movie.
The movie, the animated one?
Yeah, the 80s one. I remember seeing that. I do like that one.
I wish they'd redo it like Pixar style. Make it the same exact movie, but make it like upgraded in the Pixar style.
I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that. Same
Pixar.
movie.
Yeah, exact same movie, everything, but just make it like up to date animation. It'd be awesome. So I want to see a real Unicron. I want to see a horn come out of the earth like the live action movies was.
Well, the Beast Wars one, I don't know, but it looks like we might get Unicron in that, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a mixture. Like they're doing like the old Optimus and the new Optimus. I seen the 8. I see the old 18-wheeler.
Yeah, they fight each other.
I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know how they're going to do it.
They're fighting each other.
I hadn't seen it. Anzo, I hadn't seen the Netflix one. The one I was talking to you about, I saw that trailer. Is he in that one? Or is he going to be in Unicron?
They mentioned him in the last one, but he hasn't been in it. That's why I think there's a scene in the trailer where they saw this huge hand coming out of smoke or something like that. Oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, that might be.
I want to see it. It's like Devastator. Is Devastator and all that like the real Devastator? Does he look like the Devastator from the 80s?
No, they haven't shown them yet.
Damn, no. Okay, so I don't want to like crap.
Is his brother
second movie?
Is his brother in there? Anzo?
Whose brother?
What's that one that's Unicron's brother? Unicron's evil.
Cybertron.
What's the big thing? No, the big thing that turns the big one.
The Death Star. It's the Death Star, Danny.
Death Star.
No, it's not Death Star. He turned to the city. Yeah, one's evil, one's good.
That's the one that turns to the city is
Metroplex.
Metroplex. It's no Metroplex, and then the other one is Triptychon, which is the dinosaur. But those two are not Unicorn's brothers. I don't know about Unicorn.
I thought it was that other one, that he
Cybertron is supposed to be his brother or something.
God, I can't.
Sorry. Which one, Danny? Metroplex. Metroplex is the city.
Yeah.
No, it's the white city that transforms.
It's another one. Like
are you thinking about Ultra Magnus? Ultra Magnus.
No.
The one that has like the tank that goes around it and the rocket ship in the middle? That's Ultra Magnus, yeah.
Yeah, it's Ultra Magnus, if that's what you're talking about.
You guys are speaking Japanese to me, man.
What was he in the first one? Because Ultra Magnus was in the first one, Danny.
Hold on a minute.
Hold on. I'm a Google. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, find the answer, because that way I can end the show and you guys can go start.
Primus. Primus is the twin brother of Unicron.
Who?
Primus. Unicron and Primus are brothers. One is good and one is evil.
Okay.
I ain't never heard of Primus before.
I haven't either.
But this is probably from those Transformer Prime shit or whatever.
Yeah,
which has nothing to do with what we're watching.
Those are good. Transformer Prime is good.
Okay, so Primus is from Cybertron Wars. No, wait, hold on. What's this?
Yeah. It's like the
Cybertron
90s.
Primus. Okay, yeah. It's from that cartoon there that came out later on.
The 90s, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't in the originals.
All right, guys. The Transformer talk was putting me asleep, but it's time for us to go anyway.
Well, maybe if you liked good content,
I can't
know what it is.
I can't, man.
Now you see how that's how you feel when you're talking about the 2 million damn game systems.
Man, I can't, man. I can't with Transformers, man.
Sailor Moon.
Also, you remember playing the C-3PO 12.5, 6.749 box? Oh yeah, man, that was fire. Oh yeah.
And Danny the Sailor Moon.
In the name of the moon.
Let's bring. Hey, go ahead and give us the pose. Go ahead and give us the pose before you go.
All right, guys. I got everybody's YouTube channel in the description box below. They're getting ready to go do Rule 3. Whose channel is Rule 3 on?
Chaos Central.
Chris Knights.
Chris's?
Well, yeah, with Chaos Central channel. So
okay. So be sure to go check those guys out. They're jumping over on that stream. Thank you guys. Thank you, Matt1306 for the super chats. And until next time. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and Andre, man, come sub over to channels. Come on, bro. We need all subs we can get. Yeah. Come sub over, come watch it. Since the quartering's not on, you might as well watch something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. Omega Supreme.
All right, guys. Later.